Well, Mr. Burns had done it. The power plant had won it. Eating Perkin chips all the while. Perkin chips? That's not a real flavor of chip. Alright, so I'm gonna try this again. I set in my rock type, and he got destroyed. So maybe things will be different. I got a little bit. I had to do more errands. I had to get more shit. So I was running out of repels, and I had to go figure out how to go get the first experience share. Dude, she's on skates in a gym. What's wrong with her? Okay, let's see what I got here. You wasted your first turn, and that's good. How much damage does rock throw do? Considering the levels and everything, alright. Jinx is bad, thankfully, and Sudowoodo is amazing. Alright, I'm trying to get Lickitung to level 30 because its evolution is something I actually haven't used casually, like, ever. And I think it would give my, like, team some kind of edge. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I'm going to do that. Okay. Ice puzzles in this game, they're puzzles, you know? A lot of people miss this kind of thing in the newer games since it's not tile based anymore. It's you walk around in a thing. It's like analog. It's not just 4 directions. So there's a lot of these kind of puzzles gone. But oh shit. But you know what was there? I guess it was fine. I don't miss them like other people do. You know, I don't think... Wait, is Seal not rock type? Or Seal's not ice type. That's weird. Okay then. It's a good thing I'm encored into this because I can't do anything else really. You know, a lot of the strength puzzles I don't miss about Gen 4. And maybe Gen 5. I don't know why. Gen 5 is okay with its puzzles. I really don't remember much, but I am going to play that game next for sure. The thing is, when it didn't used to remember when you use a HM like that, you have to, I think in maybe in at least Gen 3, when you use strength on a rock, it would just, if you were in the same room, it would remember, and you just oh come on dude, it would just, you know, you could just keep using strength. But in Gen 1 and 2, you had to go to your menu, type the Pokemon, make it use strength. You had to do it like all freaking 10 times to get it to go, and that was annoying. But now you could just like walk up to it, talk to it. If you leave the room, you have to set it up again, which is kind of annoying. Now, Dugong is ice type, and I don't know how heavy it is, but alright, I guess it was pretty heavy. Please don't use... What the fuck is this? They're just using rest. They could have just killed me by now by just using a water type attack, but they're not. Oh my god, just kill me. Kill me now with this. I just have a stupid tree. I didn't mean to do that move again. I just wanted to finish off with rock zone. Oh well. Ding. I'm a skateboard. Pokemon can't be a Pokemon master. That was my favorite quote from Mewtwo. Mewtwo strikes back. Not Mewtwo didn't say that. I mean, he would argue, yes, you can be a Pokemon master of your Pokemon. It's only right. I mean, there's human masters of humans. So if you think about it, Pokemon was ahead of its time with the sick commentary on stuff. Speaking of sick commentary on stuff, I also have recently watched the NEWniverse movie, And before I get, I was seeing like thumbnails floating around, either like good reviews of the movie. How much is that, dude? Okay, good reviews or of the movie. I'm picking my hangnail that's been there all day and I forgot just now. Like thumbnails of the movie from other YouTubers and that I never heard of before. They're probably just jerks gonna rip on the movie, whatever. Other ones are saying like how they ruined season 6 possibilities by having the time skip and doing all this stuff. But before I am actually interested in looking into all that, like what people think about this. But before I do all that, I do want to actually get my own opinion out, my unbiased opinion out before I forget it, what it is about. Season 4 and 5 of NEWniverse. This is what after. Oh, I use it on low kick instead of rock throw. God damn it. How heavy is shoulder? Let's find out. There was pretty big hype about the diamonds. You know, Peridot became part of that group, and she serves directly under Yellow Diamond. So, okay, I guess it doesn't weigh that much. Like when shit's about to go down, it felt really good, and like I was watching something interesting. But most of season 4 was about gee, I wonder which relationship is going to get represented today. You know, it was what freaking Malachite. It was that. There was Stefani. There was revealing Pearl and Rose Quartz type of relationship, like their whole thing. It's just like types of relationships. I got it. Okay, you know, the self-loathing kind of, self-depreciative kind of relationship. Steven and Amethyst kind of have, which is their whole point with like Smoky Quartz. It's like it's them both appreciating their flaws and stuff. Okay, I get it. What else? It revealed the relationship between the Diamonds and Pink Diamond. You know, they were kind of toxic to each other, and that's why Pink Diamond defaulted and shit. Or defaulted, she, you know, with AWOL. And it set up White Diamond in season 5 as this like giant new enemy, and it was gonna be really cool in the end when everyone fought for their freedom and stuff. But in my opinion, when Steven talked down, he tried to talk down Jasper, and it didn't work. And then he tried to talk down Aquamarine and Blue Diamond, and it almost didn't work. It just becomes predictable how every conflict is getting resolved now. That isn't to say that a show where they resolve their conflicts by talking about it isn't bad, but that was almost every single conflict. And it was just like, okay, I get it. Not everything is good and evil and black and white, and the good guys don't. The bad guys aren't always just beaten by the good guys. You know, they bring them up to the level so they can coexist or whatever the fuck. That is kind of, to me, the point of most of NEWniverse, and that's not bad. But it just gets boring. You know, it just gets boring. And I know a lot of people who dropped off before season 5 ended, which I absolutely understand. Like, looking from the outside, you know, a lot of this stuff just doesn't really go anywhere. The human realm in Beach City doesn't really react to the weird shit that's going on with the gems and stuff. They kind of just treat them like people in their town, which is a good idea, I guess. But it just gets stale. It was getting stale, and everyone was just waiting to see when the diamonds were going to finally be confronted once and for all. And you learn a little bit more about Pink Diamond and stuff, and you find out, you know what, she's not the perfect being everyone thought she was. Neither was Rose Quartz, possibly, since they were the same person. Well, I don't have anything to refill that, so I'm gonna have to leave. But all the individual episodes aside, I actually don't remember too much to say which ones were bad and which ones were good. But a lot of people agree the ones that were in Beach City and it focused on the side characters, those were the most boring ones that detracted from. They just felt like filler. And it detracted from the main things that were going on, like the diamond's about to invade because they want to just take Pink Diamond back from, and then, you know, not all the diamonds, mostly White Diamond, and you're feeling they go to Homeworld, and this is like, this should have been most of season 5, but they threw in some episodes in between that were kind of like, okay, why are we holding off on the cool stuff? And here's the thing, the way season 5 ends is it ends the way you think it would, considering how Steven handles his issues. Guess what he does? He talks down Pink White Diamond, and most of the entire scene is actually pretty cool, where White Diamond is like conforming everybody to her own will and like making them all puppets and stuff. And it kind of goes back to the whole, you remember that video that Rose made talking to Steven, like, hey, every time I know you're not gonna see me, but every time you love yourself, that's you loving me, and something like that. And then that was kind of brought up back again when Steven was separated from his gem form. Turns out he was like super dying really fast. Oh my god, what do you just hit with that thing I need you to do? Like, you can't afford to miss. Please, just do it. God. What the fuck? No wonder they're all using rest and shit all the time. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I kind of, that's the vibe I kind of got from that, is that he's loving himself and he's loving Pink Diamond, his mom, or Rose or something, whatever. Okay, this is fucking annoying. But anyway, White Diamond, you know, has her moment, and then she goes back home with the other diamonds, and they all have a happy ending and stuff. And that's kind of where that ends. And, you know, my initial thought is, well, 5 seasons, they had their ups and downs, but at least it's over, and you see what they went with it. Then the movie came out, and what's interesting is that there is a time skip, and you would think they would have saved this for the start of season 6, in my opinion. Pause. Now he has Earthquake. I don't even want to bother. Like, I don't even want to bother. Like, if I send in Roddy Tops, he's just gonna use ground type move and destroy him. So hey, don't do that. That would be not very nice, would it? So I actually like most of the movie. It was pretty entertaining. But taking into the fact that there's a time skip, B, Steven establishes peace, so all the gems that would be evil or something are just not anymore. So unless there's gems out there or other creatures that are not affiliated or that serve under the diamonds, then what else can happen in this world? You know, unless there's other aliens or other stuff that can happen, then there's really not much else in terms of conflict that can go down. Oh, this is weird. Gen 4. In Gen 4, Drain Punch only has 5 PP, and it doesn't do very much damage, which is weird. For how much damage it does, it only has 5 PP. It doesn't make any sense when you think about it. Oh yeah, Steven Universe the movie is a musical. They have songs in there. The best song is the villain song, of course, and it's brought on by or it's sung excuse me, by Spinel, it's a type of cut of diamond, I guess, or something. So my friend said it was a real like term referring to a thing. I think this is the part where you go to Goldenrod and you do some stuff, but I don't really remember. I see you. You don't belong here. Get lost. Oh. What does Giraffe Fairy have to say about that? You think I should get lost too? Wow, get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, I'm about to join Team Rocket, y'all. I'm about to throw my life away, y'all. Anyway, Spinel is the villain of the movie. She sings a song and it's really cool. And then everyone else sings a song and they're lame, and everyone else likes their songs, but not me. But that also, the villain has a good arc in that movie. She appears, we learn more about her, but her personality is reset, and we learn about her even more, about what happened to her, why she's changed and all that. Where's she see now? There's someone in this town who says something to you, and it's like, heh, heh, heh. The train doesn't come in. I know. Oh, she's not reacting to my costume. Excuse me. And what else? he talks down Spinel, but for some reason I'm more okay with that, because if he's doing it in this movie, all right. I've got a useful phone number for you. Oh, okay. That was not what I was expecting. Oh, this is Bill's house. Holy shit, it's Bill. I don't want that fucking Eevee. No, I don't want it. No. I do not like. I don't like Eevee or any of its evolutions. No. What else? What else? Yeah, he talks down Spinel, and he's better. It's better there because it's not like he's been doing it, talking down like a villain for 5 seasons. It's like in this one contained moment, considering the character's background and everything. I can see it ending that way. You know, he doesn't really fight here. Steven doesn't really fight. Like, he has a shield. Oh. Wait, why is he fighting against Team Rocket? You think you're strong now? Now you look like them? You should. It's me, Mario. What? You're not a newcomer. Then battle with me. Oh, I mean, you could have battled me before I put on the suit, but you only cared who I was when I put on the mask, if you know what I mean. Now I have to fight your dumb Raticate. And then, Spinel gets a happy ending, and that's cool, I guess. And then Steven gets his, like, really like happy ending. It's almost the ending was like a little too fluffy to me. It's like everyone's crying and there's a bouquet and they sing a song about how happy they are. It's just like, oh my god, how everything is perfect now. The perfect ending is here. The perfect little happy ending. And that's how that ends. Now, they said they're gonna make a season 6 after this, and I'm like, how? What can happen after this? There's a happy, perfect ending. What else can you do? And the only conflicts I mean, okay, here's the thing. Steven Universe. Not everything has to have not every episode of it has to have a conflict, but for me that's the only thing that keeps it interesting in this world of like aliens and magic and shit. Because then you get it feels like they want to have slice of life episodes, like, you know, Lars and the Cool Kids and Kiki's pizza delivery service, where they go inside Kiki's dream and they fight a dream nightmare pizza monster. Like, or the Zoltar episode where it explores more of that Sinbad looking guy and his other side character friend who only appeared in that episode. Like, okay, it feels like they want to do more episodes of that. But those were the people were not interested in those kinds of episodes. Like, why the side characters aren't interesting when you have fucking space rocks from space rock people, you know? Just everyone. I want to see more interactions between the humans and the gems, not just like Steven and everybody else, you know? There could have been an episode where, I don't know. Actually, no, something like Lars from the Stars. That is the human interaction I wanted to see. Like, you know, some humans going into Homeworld and having to do stuff. And, you know, an episode about Lars and going to fight emeralds and stuff. I like saying in stuff a lot. I don't know why. Jiggly. It would have been. I think it would have been fucking hilarious to see Ronaldo team up with like one of the bad gems, like Jasper or something, or Aquamarine or one of those guys. Like, they can find common enemies amongst the humans who would help them fight the crystal gems, like Garnet's team and everything. And it would have been cool to see like a faction of humans who don't like the gems and are teaming up with the other I don't know what I'm going to this. But like, I'm just trying to imagine a season 6 episode, and they're either going to do, hey, here's another gem that Pink Diamond fucked over again, which is gonna get real old real fast. Like, okay, I'm also assuming they're keeping the time skip where Steven is 16 now and this is his 16-year-old life. Man, I'm trying to think, like, how did something like Ben 10 keep it so fresh, like, all the time? You know, Ben... Okay, the basic premise is that of that is Ben is on vacation with his cousin and his grandpa. So they're always gonna be traveling no matter what. If there was no reason for them to travel, then you wouldn't have a series that much at all. I think I will keep Baton Pass because I don't need order sleeves at all. And you know what? This would make a great like Calm Minds Baton Passer or something. I don't know. Rattata. I can kill Rattata. And if they don't keep the time skip, that might be good, because that means they could tell more episodes between. They could have more plot lines between when Steven stopped Pink or White Diamond and when he established peace across the universe or whatever. You could have more between. I can see it happening, but like it seemed kind of sudden that he makes the diamonds come down, and at the end of season 5, and he makes them fix all the gems that were bubbled, and that was the end of that. I mean, do we know what happens to the Indian humans between then? But then you have an entire season 6 that's a prequel to the movie, so I don't know, man. In this regard, I can kind of see what people mean when they say the season 6 is, or Steven Universe as a series is pretty much ruined because of this stuff. Because I'm also interested in like writing cartoon plot lines, and since I'm doing the whole Felix the Cat like freelance reboot thing, no one's making me do that, but I do really want to do that as like a fan who knows like Felix the Cat hasn't seen any action like at all. But I feel like Steven Universe needs villains. It needs cool. It can't have a villain of the day either, or like before we knew they were actually gems. I kind of like the idea that they were just like space rock monsters on Earth, like the centipedal and the giant bucket thing that shot fireballs and whatever Jasper turned into. I kind of like the idea of that happening in Beach City, and like the whole Frybo episode where like a little bit of gem energy gets inside a costume and it turns into a fucking monster. I was hoping for more stuff like that, honestly. But what can you do? what can you do, honestly? I don't see season 6 having anything good. If it's keeping the time skip, I don't think it's gonna have anything good, or anything worth keeping up with, rather. How good is your special defense? All right. I mean, it just when you. I'm not a writer, but it seems like they've limited themselves a tad too far. Like, where else can you go? Like, there's peace in the universe now. He got his happy ending. Well, what's there to write about? You know, the citizens of Beach City, they're boring. They could try their best to make them not boring, but the other stuff is more interesting. The aliens in this world are more interesting. So, just why? Like, all you're gonna do is have more episodes like the volleyball episode. Oh yeah, Muck Sprite looks pretty good in this, I gotta say. Now, Muck has pretty high special defense, so this might take 1 or 2 hits. Hey, you can't do that. I'm ground type. But my accuracy fell. That's even worse. Yeah, I don't see where it can go. Oh yeah, I renamed him Steven's Penis. I couldn't fit in penis, so I just put Stevens. But what if Steven's penis gets in the way? It won't. Yeah.